Well, collectors, here we are again. Can you believe it? This is number 84 of our videos. Time is marching on, I'll tell you. Well, I just wanted to say, if you're noticing some yellow stuff in back of me, you all know that I had my 80th birthday last Monday, and Ob, he had picked up these balloons, and he wants to get his money's worth here, right, Ob?
That's right.
So we'll show them off again. They're the biggest balloons I ever saw, and they're still holding air after all this time too. So it's a pretty good tribute to being 80, huh? What do you think, collectors? I like it. But anyhow, we have to start out and make a couple of pops here. I know Ob wants a pop.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, let's see here. I think we'll just use my hands. Forgive my hands here. It's a little easier. Yeah. Another good drink. I hope everybody's enjoying their summer. We're really in the midst of it here. Today is July the 23rd, 2023, so time is marching on, and I think that's good. It's hot here. It's hot all over the country, so I don't know what we can do about it other than try our best to stay cool. Look, that drink's a little heavy, Ob. You all right with that?
I'll handle it.
You'll handle it? Okay. Get the Pepsi out here, a little spritz of Pepsi.
So what'd you do for your birthday?
Well, it was really a great occasion. It was kind of a surprise party, and in walked my great friend Mike Polizzi and Matt Wislowski.
Janowski.
What is it?
Janowski.
Janowski, I never pronounce his name right. And Jeff Nichols, and of course my boys and everybody, and we had a good day and went out for dinner, and it was a great party, and I think it's the first time in 20 years that I didn't have to pay for dinner, which I like that a lot too. So that was a pretty good gift. And so anyhow, we also, I got a gift from my friend Mikey here that he thought would be an appropriate sign for for our videos. So there you go.
I have to hang that on the front door.
Yeah, yeah. So without further ado, we'll get started here. Here's to you all, guys. Yeah, that's a good one. Just one other thing, you guys have probably heard me complaining that I was running out of Bob Burns cutters, and the other day the doorbell rung, and who walked in but Bob Burns. He said, here's a whole bunch of new cutters for you. So let's see what they look like. He said, why couldn't you just break the tips off of the other one like I told you to? But, well, I don't know. I guess I'm not very mechanical. Let's see how these babies open here. I'll have to open the new cutters with an old cutter.
Yeah.
There we go.
Need a Bob Burns cutter.
Need a Bob Burns cutter to open the new cutters. Let's see what they look like. Oh, we got red now. All right, guys. So then we're going to have type 1 and type 2 cutters now.
That's the officer's model.
Yeah, that's right, the officer's model. Yeah. So there you go, guys. We're in good shape. I think Bob said I owe him $35 too, which I'll get that to him as soon as possible. Thanks, Bob. I appreciate it. So there we go, guys. A whole bunch of type 2 cutters. I think we're going to put them up here or they don't fall down. All right, and we'll get started. Just today, this morning, Ob and I rushed out at 8 o'clock for a show down the Jersey Shore, and we stayed for a total of 15 minutes, and then we're walking out kind of thinking, gee, that's a shame we came all the way down here and didn't get anything. Went out of the corner of the room, hey, Mr. Whitman, are you buying daggers? And sure enough, there was a nice man there, and he had several daggers, which we bought, so we'll show them to you, okay?
But wait, what did I say when we were walking in?
What did you say?
Oh, hopefully we'll get a mismatched K98.
That was another thing, yeah. Yeah, I said, I'll bet there's nothing here, and Ob said, we'll get a mismatched K98. That'll pay for the trip, oh sure. But
we did.
As it worked out, Rob was right. Here is the alleged mismatched K98. And
First thing we bought.
First thing we bought, yeah. It's a nice, nice piece. Look at the bluing on it and all. It's really, really nice. Nice grip, and then the blade. Look at that. I mean, that's not a bad piece at all. I think it's nice. It's a, what is that? A 411 FFG. I don't know what that is. Maybe that's the serial number. I'll have to look it up. But it's still, it's a, here we go. There's a number on the back of the scabbard too. I'll look it up and see what those things are. So that was good. Well, I went back to retrieve this, a great magnifying glass that my friend Mike Palizzi got me for my birthday too, and it's got lights in it and everything, and boy, you can really see the numbers on here now. 364, yes sir. On the other side, 43LVL. So there you go. And the number on the blade is 411TC. So what a help that is. Thank you, Mike.
Those 80-year-old eyes.
Well, I still got to get the one cataract done, which I'm supposed to get done very soon. Very soon. Got to get that done. And I'll show you the other daggers that we bought at the show on the way out. Here they are. This was the guy with, oh, Mr. Whitman, do you buy daggers? So we got a nice, really nice army here.
Yeah, I like the grip on that.
The grip is really pretty, and it's got a WKC type scabbard, and it's a WKC absolute mint blade. And it's interesting, the crossguard, we thought, oh, that's not a WKC, and I looked it up. It's one of the real early WKC type crossguards, and I'll just show you how early this piece is too. I always find it interesting when you look at the tangs of these things, and well, there you go, a straight tang. It's not the tapered type, you know, that this tapers right down. It doesn't have the little bump here that the late tangs have. So we know this is an early dagger, and that crossguard goes very nicely with it. So that's a great thing. Something you don't see, and it's I think it's virtually in mint condition. What do you think of it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's really,
There's
really,
nothing wrong with that dagger.
really nice, yeah. Good scabbard, great blade. And then we got another army here. This one is an Eichhorn. Very nice Eichhorn crossguard, and nice grip. Nice scabbard. It's in, got the single screw in the back there. And then the blade on this piece is also stone mint. Look at that blade. None better. And there's that 35 through 41 trademark.
Yeah.
So that was a pretty good. Hey, Mr. Whitman, are you buying daggers? And then we got a really nice second model Luftwaffe here. And you'll see right away there's that heart-shaped pommel. So from what I told you before, you guys are going to know this is an Eichhorn, right? So nice orange grip. Look at that. This is original to the piece, that portapee. Look how that's frayed. So this dagger was worn quite a bit, but it's still in nice condition. And again, a full mint blade, absolutely mint. All the cross grain and everything, very nice. And with the 35 to 41 etch trademark. So that wasn't a bad piece.
The swaz is still gilded?
No, no gilt on the swaz, no.
What about the back?
Yeah.
What about the back one?
Nope, no gilt on it, no. But that's okay, the dagger was worn. And then lastly, we got this this really nice navy, beautiful Eichhorn hilt, real nice hammered scabbard, good grip, no problems. And as we see on sometimes on these later pieces, it's a full mint blade, but it's a plain blade, but really in choice condition, and it's marked with the over-the-shoulder trademark used after 1941. So if you're collecting Navy daggers, you certainly need a plain bladed example, and I don't think you'll find one nicer than that. So these were pretty good with a, hey, Mr. Whitman, are you on your way out? Are you buying any daggers? So, because we really thought we were going home with a mismatched bayonet. So here's to that. And then this dagger came in last week. It's quite an interesting piece. You'll see that it's an all black piece, and it's got the SA runes. Don't ask me why they're turned all the way to that degree. And these all black pieces are, in my opinion, they were overzealous NSKK guys that when the order was given to paint the scabbard, they also painted the grip. And you can see that this grip was a brown grip. It's not an ebony grip. Right here there's a little crack, and you can see the brown wood in there. Can you catch that with a camera, Ob? And then also on the back there's a little bit of wear, and you can see the brown coming through there. And it's got a, I think it's an NS, yeah, it's an NS Grupa with the original brown hanger. Nice scabbard paint. The blade is not real good though. It shows quite a bit of wear, but it's a very rare maker that you almost never see. Their name is A. Schnitteret, Schnittert, and they used a code of WASO, W-A-S-O, that's in the center of the trademark. So here you have a dagger that some collectors say that these are early Marine daggers. They may be, but I've never been able to prove that. I've had standard SA daggers that come from Marine regiments, and they weren't all black. So I still think they're overzealous NSKK guys. But whatever they are, this is a pretty rare dagger and quite desirable if you're collecting SAs and NSKKs. So there you go. That's that group of stuff.
Yeah, they're all walking around thinking they're in the SS, you know.
Right, you got it, yep. So we'll put them aside for the moment, along with this mismatched K98. Not a bad piece though. And then we're going to look at a few things. I told you about a month or so ago that my dear friend Bill Warda passed, and Rob and I have been working with Mrs. Warda, a very, very nice lady, and we're going to try to sell Bill's collection. Bill was a great lover of hunting items as well as porcelain items. So when Rob and I went there, you had to go all over the house. There's a porcelain here, a porcelain there, a hunting insignia here. Just so it's we made the first trip there, and we'll show you some of Willi's things. If you don't mind, it's interesting. They're not going to be daggers, but stuff that you don't see. One of the first pieces, which I really like a lot, this, oh boy is this heavy. This is a solid bronze fawn. It must weigh 12-15 pounds. Just a little, tiny little item. It's German. It's very beautiful and something you could lay on your desk if you wanted to. It's beautifully done in the 30s, and I think there were markings on it. I'm not sure.
Yeah, there's a signature.
A signature? Is it on the front or the back? Do you know? Here. Aha. As usual, you're right. Yeah, there you go. There's a nice signature there, and underneath it, it also has some information. So that's a very, very nice period bronze. I like that a lot, and anybody that's going to put this in their collection better have a good sturdy table to put it on, because that is
how much do you think that weighs? It's got to be 10 pounds.
10 pounds at least. You wouldn't believe it by just a small
pick it up
thing.
and drop it a little bit.
No, it'll knock all our glasses over. You crazy? Come on, Rob. But that's a nice thing. I'll show you another thing that Bill had that is interesting. This is a table size award for riding. Nice detail. Has the horse on it and a open-winged eagle on the bottom, and then on the reverse there's all the details of what it was given for. It's also I think that's it's an SA connected riding award. So that's a nice thing too. Probably that would have been in a case, I would think, at one time.
Yeah. Facsimile Hitler signature on it.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, raised out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a nice piece.
Yeah, it's very nice. So that's a good thing. And now I'm going to show you some things that we have in the box from Bill. As usual, these DeNobles keep going out.
How many cigars do you think you got for your birthday?
That was another very popular gift. Cigars and Imperial whiskey.
Sounds about right.
I must have got about 8 bottles of Imperial, and I got 3 or 4 full boxes of cigars, so I'm kind of set for a while, I think. It's good to be 80. You get some good things. So I'll show you some things here that we brought back from Willi's. This is a great box of Insignia. As you can see, it's mostly cap insignia, but there's some other things in there too. There's that rare Torrigan badge, or no, here it is over here. but a lot of nice things. And stuff like this we'd like to sell as a grouping. I think we're missing the an NSDP DAP eagle here has slipped. That must go right down there. There we go. Everything there is original and really makes for a nice presentation.
What do you think that red one is there?
I don't know. It's not loose, so I can't really see, but maybe you can put the camera in on it. And Kristad, it's dated June 39. Kree stock. That's I guess Fighting Day or something. I don't know, but it's an interesting metal. I've never seen it before. So there's some good good items there. I like that. I think it's pretty nice. You like it, Ob?
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll lay that down here for a moment. And I like this a lot. This is all gold bullion, and I think it pertains to a shooting club. Varine is a club. This must have been the name of the club, but it's very, very beautifully done with gold bullion fringe and green silk in the background. Would make a very nice decorative piece for somebody displaying their hunting collection. And there it is on the reverse. It has targets. So I guess it was a shooting club then.
Yeah, it's a pretty good guess.
Think that's it?
Yep.
Yeah, shooting club. But very, very nice item. See what else we got here that's interesting. This is very pretty. Some type of a hunting award with a hunting dog at the top. Lots of splendor to it here. It's on the ribbons, and again, a great thing to hang next to one of your hunting forestry pieces.
Any dates on that at all?
I think there were, yeah. Let's see if we can discern anything here with this new magnifying glass.
20s probably, I'd say.
I would say 20s. Well, here's a coin that's dated 1893. So yeah, it goes back a ways.
Like that dog.
Yeah, the dog's great. But a lovely little thing. I mean, when do you ever see anything like that, guys?
What's the back have? A pin or anything like that?
No. No, it's a very... It's something I hate to even handle. It should be just on a wall and left alone, you know, because it's nice. Put that here so I don't mess it up. I like it. I love stuff like that. And I think this is neat too. This is a hunting group here. It has a date on it of 1936, but it shows the imperial style hunting insignia, all in silver bullion. Very, very beautiful. Again, something else that would go great with a hunting forestry collection. I like that a lot. You like that, Ub? Yeah. It's pretty, isn't it?
Very cool, yep.
Yeah. Very, very nice. And Bill has a lot of stuff like that that we'll probably get the next trip. And then also for you guys that are interested in catalogs, these old Wyersburg and Kirschbaum catalogs from the turn of the last century are just absolutely sensational. This one's got some binding problems, but the pages are still there, and it gives their sword line from those days, which is, you know, there's the hunting stuff. There's all kinds of great things in here. And then in the rear, they show some of the terrific blades in color that could be ordered. They're works of art in themselves. Just absolutely gorgeous things. Let's see if we can find another page. Just look at that stuff, guys. Just absolutely beautiful. Here's the WKC made the Adalbert blade. Adalbert was the son of the Kaiser, and this dagger was given to him by his mother in 1901. So WKC decided to use it as an advertisement on what could be done, which I don't blame him. It's really, really beautiful. So this catalog is all loaded with just great things here, and it's quite a rare piece to find. Let's see if there's any more. Yeah, just look at those blades. Whew. I mean, wouldn't you just like to study all that stuff, guys? I mean, it's just absolutely beautiful, state-of-the-art here on what WKC did back then. Any more? Yeah, it just... Okay.
Yep.
All right. So that's a beautiful catalog. I have one myself, so that one is going to be up for grabs. And okay, so we'll start on some of these that we'll try out the new Bob Burns cutter. See how, whoa, boy, look at that. Wow. Cuts like a real tool here. Boy, I don't want to get my finger in the way of this baby. Let's see what we got here. Looks like a Stein knob. Yeah. Let's see if we can get this out without too much tribulation. Wow. Boy, this is a pretty one. Yeah, it's I'm not sure what group it's for. There's the reservist name on it. 2nd Company from Magdeburg, Infantry Regiment number 61, Metz, 1904 to 1906. A beautiful thing. I like the top on it. It's really elaborate and it's in perfect condition. I love Steins. They're so beautiful.
Can't get that in focus.
Can't get it in focus.
Camera doesn't like it.
Pretty nice though, huh, Bob?
Yeah, very nice.
All right. Gracias Alice for that. Let's see what they have here next. Another large item here. Yes, sir. Yeah. We're doing this right here, Rob. I guess it's the best you can do. The mystery's killing me. The suspense. Yeah, oh boy, yeah. Let's see. Oh, we're getting there. what this is now. This is cool, guys. It's worth the wait here. This is really cool. I never saw anything like it.
Careful.
Yeah, tinkling against our booze here. I don't know which would be the worst thing to break. I don't know, but
I think I do.
all right, guys, here you go. Look at that, huh? Isn't that a fantastic thing? It's a cockfight, isn't it, Ob?
Sure.
Yeah. Beautiful white porcelain in perfect condition. A neat thing to put on your desk. It's made by Rosenthal.
Tilt it back a little bit towards you.
And that's a period piece. Yep. That is very nice. I like that a lot. You like that one, Ob?
Yeah, it's great.
It's pretty cool. I never saw anything like it before. I will get this out of the way. And we'll go to the next piece. I know these aren't daggers, guys, but I think you still should like this stuff. Everything can't be a dagger. Let's see what we got next.
Another customer.
No Debbie today. Sorry, guys. You'll have to call after the video. Alright, what do we got here? Oh, I love this piece too. Look at that cat. Ferocious thing. Beautiful, beautiful porcelain.
Yeah, it's like a panther.
It's a panther, yeah. Yeah.
Or a lioness.
Yeah. That's what you need roaring at you on your desk to tell you to get back to work again. Yeah. This one is, it has a marking of 2 swords with WKC, but that must be another company, I guess. I don't know. It's kind of odd.
It's like Meissen and WKC mixed together.
Yeah, that's what it looks like a Meissen mark, but we'll have to look into that. But I know it's a period thing. That's all that Bill bought. So that's pretty cool too. Yeah. And let's see what we got next, guys. Well, this new cutter is really great. Have to try some of this too. Ah, that's great too. And I guess my cigar went out as usual. Oh, let's see what we got here, guys. Oh, this looks like another porcelain knob. Got here. Oh, wow. Ooh, boy, what a beautiful horse. You like that one,
Yeah, he's like prancing.
Yeah. Now this is a Rosenthal also.
Yeah, let me see the other side of it. Yeah, what a great piece.
Yeah, it's really, really pretty. I was looking through a period magazine yesterday, and it was for the NSKK, and there was a big ad in there for Rosenthal porcelain. So maybe today they deny that they made anything during the Third Reich, but we see some beautiful pieces. Rosenthal, Nymphenburg, of course Alec.
KPM, Meissen.
Yeah, Meissen, KPM, right up. So that's a beautiful thing. Oh, should we look at a couple more, Rob?
Sure.
Got time for that, you think?
I'm not going to be late for work.
Yeah, you're right. Let's see. This one's wrapped up in diapers, which maybe I can use myself after we're done with the wrapping.
Depends. I should have got you Depends for your birthday.
Oh, depends. Yeah, well, you guys with prostate problems, you know what I'm talking about. What are you going to do, you know? Oh, this is one of my favorite pieces that Willie had. Look at this boar, all hand carved. Obviously a Bavarian piece. I mean, it just is absolutely gorgeous. What a great thing.
He's rather friendly looking for a boar, actually.
Well, if you
Looks
look
like
at
he's
his
got a
face,
smile.
he doesn't look too friendly to me.
Okay.
Does he look friendly?
No, not anymore.
No.
He looks like a rat.
Boars are probably one of the most ugly animals in the world. But when they're carved and presented with a hunting scene and all, there just is nothing more magnificent. Look at the detail in that carving. Willie had this boar for years and had it in its own display case. I always admired it, and some of you collectors may know I bought my own carved boar a couple of years ago. It's about 4 times the size of this one, but the only reason I bought my boar was because I was always jealous that Willie had this one, and I never could find one, and I was so delighted.
Is there an artist mark on the bottom?
I don't know. We can look and see.
No.
No.
What about on it at all?
No, nothing. Nothing. But what a great thing.
Let me take a look.
The work in it is just superb. Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, Charlie found his
I
way
hear
down
Charlie,
here.
yeah.
Yeah, Charlie, our puppy's down here.
Nice piece, though.
Yeah, this to me is just tremendous. I really love this, and Willie did too. This was his pride and joy. He would laugh when he'd show people it in the showcase because everybody it was so great. Maybe when we go over to see Mrs. Warden next time, maybe we'll get the case that it came in too, because the case did it so much, made it look so much greater also. But I think you can get the idea of what a beautiful thing it is. Well, collectors, after looking at that beautiful boar, Ob decided he needed another drink, and somehow mine was empty too. I don't know how these things happen, but they do.
Evaporation.
Evaporation, yeah. They look good enough for you?
Yeah. Not too much
We'll
pop.
just have a short one here.
Not too much pop.
Okay. That enough?
That's fine.
That ought to do you. Wow. Put a little more in. I don't want the cameraman dropping over on me.
These
here.
again.
You guys.
Sorry, buddy. We're drinking.
Well, I hope you guys. I know some of you don't like this drinking, but we don't mean anything by it. We're just trying to have a good time, and
It's all non-alcoholic fruit juice.
it's
anyhow,
all fruit juice. Yeah. Here you go. Prost. Wow, that's the strongest iced tea I ever had. Well, we'll look at something else, guys. What do you think? Okay. We'll look at some more of Willi's stuff. Here's something that looks pretty substantial.
Why don't you move that over a little bit?
What, the liquor?
Yeah, the liquor.
All right, we can move that over
Yeah.
here.
Safe zone.
All right. Now let's see. A new Bob Burns cutter. Yeah, there we go. These diapers, by the way, are really good for packing fragile things. They're also good for wearing if you need them. If you're like me, when you first get into prostate trouble, you realize very quickly that you don't want to wear any more light gray pants or khaki pants or anything like that.
Right,
Because
jeez.
it can get very embarrassing.
Come on already.
Well, I'm just saying, you guys that have the prostate problem, you know what I'm talking about. So,
Boy,
I know, I'm sorry.
prostate.
Pretty raw, huh, guys? Well, look at this. This is really fantastic. Look at that elephant. His trunk is a 1/4 of an inch or 1/8 of an inch off of where the balance is.
Yeah.
It just is fantastic.
Can you tilt it back towards you a little bit?
I'm gonna do everything here.
Okay.
Boy, I love that the way it's
Yeah,
done.
that's a great piece.
Oh, what a fantastic thing. Can you see it there, Rob?
Mm-hmm.
It is just absolutely gorgeous. I love this piece. I don't know. This is going to be a hard one to sell. I don't know, but oh, it's yeah, it's made by Nymphenborg.
Yeah.
I believe this is it's a Theodore Canner piece, and I believe that Theodore Canner also brought this mold to Alec with him.
That I don't know.
I
They
think
did do elephants, I think.
I'll have to look it
yeah.
up, but I believe the Alec elephant is identical to this one. And I remember when Willi bought this, we were all in Munich together, and he said, I want to go out on my own and look through some of the stores. And we met him a couple hours later, and he had this in his bag, and he was thrilled to death with it. I mean, where would you ever find something like that, huh? Just really, really tremendous.
Yeah, there's a lot of elephants in Germany.
Yeah. But look at that, how the trunk just stops short of the... I love that, how that's all figured into the design, and wow, and we all love elephants. No tusk on this one though, but I guess the dagger makers got to him first. I don't know, but
Wow.
ooh, yeah, that's not a good thought. Yeah, but what a great piece. That's a real treasure, isn't it? You like that one, Ob?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah. It's wow. Here's to you, elephant. Speaking of elephants, the in New Jersey, down the shore, they have an elephant that was built in 1874. It's huge. You can walk all through it. It was recently restored, and if you're coming to New Jersey and go to the Jersey Shore, I think it's in Margate is where they have it. That is something really worth seeing. Lucy the elephant.
Yeah, originally built just as a something to go see. Now it's like a national treasure. It's amazing.
I think it is a national treasure. Yeah, it's just an incredible thing.
You can actually stay a night there too, like a Airbnb.
They have a B&B in it too.
You can stay there overnight. Yeah.
Was it about $50 a night?
No, I don't think so.
No. Oh well. I don't know whether that fits into the budget.
Yeah, but if you want to Google it, Lucy, Margate, New Jersey. Lucy the elephant.
And if you could find a collector that lives right around the block, you could make the whole thing, maybe write it off on your taxes.
They built it as an attraction for the Atlantic City traffic because it's right next door.
Yeah, you're right. And it just goes to show you how much appeal elephants have to people. That's why they built that. And something like this, this Nymphenburg porcelain. Kerner, Theodore Kerner, the artist that designed this and made the mold for it, was working for Nymphenburg when Himmler began the Alec plant, and he went over to Nymphenburg and saw Professor Kerner, and he said, "You're not working at Nymphenburg anymore. Pack up. You're coming to Dachau, where they had the Alec plant." So this is really a real treasure here.
I guess you're keeping all this stuff, huh?
That's the problem, isn't it, guys? When you see really, really beautiful things, it's hard not to want to...
You got first dibs.
Yeah. I got Charlie, my puppy, down here. He's always in the way. But,
where's Charlie at?
Now he's walking over there to Debbie's desk. He wants me to go get him a treat, but he'll have to wait a little bit. You want to show one more piece, Ob?
Yeah, show them all.
There's too many to show them all, but let me see what we got here. That I don't know. After that elephant, that just.
Well, if you want to show some other stuff, we can always go back to them.
Yeah, we'll see what else we got here. Hi, Charlie. You down there looking for a treat, are you, buddy? Let's see what we got here. Oh my. Oh. Boy, what a beautiful porcelain. Look at that. That is incredible. Look how nice that is, guys. Oh my goodness. Two bears that are having it out with each other. I guess it's probably a couple of males fighting over a female. I don't know. But just incredible. Perfect condition. Wow. Oh, I'm telling you guys, if you like porcelain, this stuff is just it's just fantastic. And let's see who the maker was on this. Oh, it's Meissen.
Meissen, yeah.
Yeah.
And that's a period.
That's the period mark, yeah, from the 30s. Wow, what a beautiful thing. In perfect condition. All the nails are here, the toenails, and wow.
Yeah, it's a killer.
It is a killer. Whew. Wow. I just love stuff like this. I know it's some of you guys, who cares about all that? Just knickknacks. These are not knickknacks. They're different from knickknacks. This is not the little stuff that your mother would put in her little cabinet, and this is the real stuff.
Yeah, Willi had good taste.
Yeah, this is just absolutely fantastic. And Willi just loved porcelain. Oh, worshipped it. And he knew exactly what went into it. He knew all the artists and all the companies, and he only bought the best things. And Ob and I, you know, when we were over the house, if we feel guilty, or well, shall we take this one off the shelf and that one off the shelf? And Billy's probably up there looking, no, 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 that's my stuff that I love, you know, but what are you going to do, you know, when your time comes, as my friend Mike Palizzi keeps telling me, there's no roof rack on the top of the hearse.
No
So,
luggage rack on top of the hearse. Yeah.
Luggage rack, yeah.
That's a
Yeah,
good one.
not roof rack, luggage rack. You're right, I'll too much to drink. Here's to you guys. Oh, I love these bears. Oh, they're, and that mice, and they're micing too besides. Oh, good stuff here, guys. Wow. You want to look at another one of them? That's enough? Or
Oh, go ahead.
one more we'll look at. Let's see what else is here. We'll look at one more, guys, and then we'll move on to the other boxes that came in this week.
How many are left in the bucket there?
Another half a dozen.
Oh, we'll go back to them.
Well, we can go back if we have time, yeah.
Maybe next time.
Or maybe, yeah, next time we can. Well, let's see what this is. Yeah, these diapers are really good, Ob.
Yeah.
They really do the job. Oh my. Oh, another wonderful horse. Look at that. Beautiful.
Yeah, this one's in gallop.
Oh, just exquisite. Look at that guy. How delicate the legs are done, and look how thin they are, and the beauty of the mane, and just to catch an animal at that position, you know, is just fantastic. Sure, we have photography, but something like this is just. Let's see what we have. Rosenthal again.
Yeah, and it's a corner too.
It's a corner, yeah. Theodore Corner was the best in animals. What a genius he was. How do you know it's a corner, Rob?
Because it says Professor Theodore Corner. It's not too hard.
Oh, I see. Yeah, it's on the bottom. Yeah. It doesn't get any better than a corner piece, collectors.
Well, it does when there's a couple of runes below the name.
Yeah, very beautiful. Just terrific.
All right, let's do an unboxing.
Yeah, we'll unbox a few things, and but this is art, guys.
Top-notch stuff, though.
Top-notch art. Just beautiful. Love it. Can we leave our deer here?
Yeah, I would.
Leave the deer here.
It's not going anywhere.
Believe me, it's not.
You left
All
your
right.
light on the magnifying glass, though. But
Oh, that'll run the battery
Yeah.
down. And Mike, your magnifier doesn't work.
Yeah.
You have to come down here to put
Yeah.
a new battery
Thanks a
in.
lot,
Yeah.
pal.
Yeah. Well, we'll grab a box here and see what we got that came into the mail here. Oh, I know there's something in them. By the way, an update on the box with all the missing daggers. There's been nothing from the post office so far. Not a word. I mean, we're still hoping, but you would think if it all dropped out and it was put someplace, it would have been found by now. So I'm thinking that some crook in the post office system stole those daggers. I hope not, but stuff to make you cry, that kind of stuff. Especially for the poor owner, poor Carl Gansberg, 89 years old. He really needs this, you know. Spent his whole life collecting wonderful things, and then something like this happens. It's not, life is not fair sometimes, and, well, some of the hits you take are, you know, it wipes out all the fun stuff. You know, when you get a, oh, geez, you know, you know, something like that is. And that uniform that was all cut up that we talked about that. Well, let's see what we got here. Here's a letter. Hello guys, I love your YouTube show. I'm doing this for the first time. He's got a World War II greatcoat. All right, we'll see what that is. These greatcoats can weigh some, Bob, as you know. Let's see what it looks like. Put this box down here for the moment.
We haven't had good luck with these greatcoats lately.
Well, yeah, the last one was, yeah, I know. It's disheartening. Now I know. The guys that, oh, you're smoking around that nice material and all that, you're going to drop an ash on it, I know. But I won't, collectors. I won't. I promise you. Wow, let's see what we got here. This is all black. I wonder what the... Wow, this is an SS greatcoat. Wow. What is this, Hauptsturmführer? Wow, how about that? The one epaulets come a little loose here, but wow, look at this beautiful thing, collectors. Can you see it, Ob?
Yeah, you can bring it towards me a little bit.
Pretty nice, huh? No?
Maybe. I'll have to look at it further.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we'll check it out, but I don't see any moth damage on it at all. Got nice cord around it.
Can I see the stitching on the tabs?
On the what?
The tabs.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's all machine stone with
that's
the.
Nice.
Yeah, that's the way you usually see them.
Anything in the interior? A maker? A name in the
Looks
pocket?
like the buttons are all marked. It looks like they're up. Let's see, there's a pocket in it. I don't see an inside pocket in it. Well, we'll check it out, guys. But
let me see the SS collar tab again. I'll put that on.
we'll check it out.
Yep, check it out.
That's all we can do is check it out, and if it's a good one, it's a rare thing. Let's hope that it is, because this collector sounds like a really nice fella. And we appreciate you sending this in. And let's hope we got a real good thing here. All right. Okay, That's one box.
Watch out for the balloons there.
Oh, my 80's
Yeah.
coming down on me, huh? My 80's coming down. Let's see here. We got a small box. Let's see what this is. That's padding. There's a little letter in here. Let's see what that is. It's a metal bar, he says. Well, we like to look at metal bars, guys, don't we? We like to look at everything. Let's see here. Looks like a bag of candy or something. And in a way it would be. Yeah, well, this looks nice. No great shakes here, I don't think, but we can get these right here. Yeah, here we go, guys. Well, we got the usual war merit, and I'm not sure what that one is. That's a NSDAP long service, I think, of. And this is what, Croatia or something?
Yeah, I think you're right about that.
Yeah, yeah.
He's a World War I vet, and
Yeah. Looks all right though, doesn't it? The ribbons are still in nice shape. And then, oh good, we got a good old party armband, an all cotton one. Well, separate construction here. That's a good piece. Good field and separate swathes. So that's a good armband. Alright guys, we're pressing along here. I know the videos looks like it's going to run a little long, but what are you going to do? I know some of you guys like long videos, so I guess that'll be alright, but we're doing the best we can here. We almost ran out of booze here. I can't believe that. You better cut down, Ob.
yeah, it's not me. I've had one.
Better cut down. Yeah, you had one. Yeah. Let's see what we got here. We got a couple things in this box. Yeah, that seems to be it. Let's see what the hell here. Oh, there we go, guys. In a Scabbard backwards, of course, but looks like we got a later SS dagger with the hanger missing the snap clip and the little loop, but the grip looks okay. And these are those Boker kind of mounts. You can recognize them by their shape.
Those rooms are right at 12 o'clock.
Yeah, they are right at 12 o'clock. It's got a nickel eagle in it. Paint's pretty good on the scabbard. The ball has just a little ding, but let's see what we got here. Mine Aero Heist Troya, of course. The blade looks, well, yeah, this is one this is a nice piece. It's a double-proofed Henkels.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, this is a real dagger, guys.
Can you lay it down for me, Pop?
What do you want down?
Yeah, lay it down. Yeah.
Lay it down.
Boy, you don't see that too often. Double-proof Henkels.
Double-proof Henkels. It's a 1939, and it all the fittings and so forth all reflect 1939 construction. And the blade is still really quite nice. I think this blade is just about in mint condition.
Yeah, that's a nice rare dagger. That is.
Yeah,
I can't remember ever seeing, maybe once, a double proof Henkel's.
yeah, that's a good thing there, guys. Yep, hangs right too.
Hey,
Yeah, I
Charlie.
like that.
Hey Charlie, you want to be on TV?
What's he want, something to eat?
He's looking in the corner for something. Hi
Yeah.
Charlie, buddy. Hi.
Say hi to the camera, Charlie. You guys know my dog, Charlie. I have another dog too, but she's not as aggressive as Charlie. So we'll open up this next piece here from the same man. I'm kind of enthused here because I like that SS dagger, and maybe we got another good one. Let's see.
Well, you don't see Henkel's. You just don't see them.
Well, you once I've had them before, but it's always a pleasure. Henkel's was a great producer. They made the most beautiful hunting daggers and all, which most of you guys know. But they were also in the political dagger market. Everybody had to make money during the time.
They're still a great maker.
They're still in business, yeah. I have a set of Henkel knives just up in my kitchen cabinet. All right, let's see what we got here.
Yeah, when we were in Munich, we went to the Henkel shop and you bought that Damascus
Yeah, Damascus
steak knife.
butcher knife.
Yeah, butcher knife, yeah.
Yep. That's a good one. Well, we're looking here at a later made first model Luftwaffe. Remember, I told you can always tell the later ones by the size of the butt plate there, and these mounts are the zinc type mounts that they didn't hold up as well as the early ones, but they are what they are. And the scabbard is in nice condition. The leather, little Meltonian shoe cream, and that'll all come up to mint. Little hit here, but nice toning though. The scabbard mounts are steel, silver plated, and good chain. And that's really a big hanger there, but I guess it works. Why not? Belt loop. Let's see what the blade looks like. Ah, nice blade. A couple of little tiny hits there to the edge, but not bad. And it's a Carl Julius Krebs. Good producer there. I like how the trademark's way up there on the blade.
How rare do you think these late models are? Late model, first model?
Not rare.
They're not rare.
Not rare, not rare. Remember, guys, the this first model dagger was worn by only officers until 1937, when the second model came out, which was an officer dagger. And then they made these Luftwaffe daggers for wear by NCOs. And they probably made them right into about 1941. So that's a nice example of a first model NCO dagger.
Do you have any pictures of the officers wearing the second along with the NCOs wearing the first?
Yeah, I do.
I'd like
yeah.
to see. I'd like to see that. Yeah, that's interesting.
I think there's a couple shown in my Luftwaffe book.
I was always on the assumption that that was it for that model, and they just put out the new model.
No, the NCOs continued to wear this dagger after 1937, and the officers then wore the second model.
Nothing for nothing. I'd rather have the first.
Well, you did what
Yeah.
was happening then. So, well, I like those two pieces. They're both original, and they're both in decent condition. And especially that Henkel's SS dagger. I mean, that's a good one for guys that are collecting different types and so forth. And it's in nice condition too. So that's a good thing. We got more time yet, Ob?
All the time in the world.
All the time in the world, man. Okay. Well, we'll see what we can do here. Still got a couple boxes yet here. I got this big FedEx box. I don't know what the hell's in here, but I guess it's going to be a sword or something, but shall we take a look? Why not?
I don't think it's a cast iron cross.
No, not likely. You're right, Ob. See if we can get this open with a minimum of trouble. Get this flap out of here. Yep, there we go. We've got one on the other side too, but it looks like we're good. A lot of stuffing. This may be a cast iron cross. There's a lot of stuffing in here. Oh, no. Here comes the meat of the matter here. Get this off of here. I think we got a good sock around this baby here. Yep, that seems to be what it is.
What do you think it is before you open it? Looks like a police daggin or possibly an SS.
Yeah, it feels like a police or an SS. We shall see here. We got a lot of socks all put together, yeah. But it looks like a pair, guys. Ooh. Yeah, there we go.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Yeah, here's a nice, nice police daggin with a rural knot on it. We'll turn it around so Ob can see it on the camera. Very nice scabbard.
I like that eagle on there.
Nice eagle. It's a nickel eagle.
Yeah.
And it's an officer model.
Anything on the pommel?
Good question, Ob. No, but it's the pommel is nice. It was nice. It was nice, yeah.
Sorry about that.
It's soft. It's soft there.
It's soft.
The scabbard paint is quite nice. I guess it's original, but it's really nice. And let's see what the blade looks like. Oh, also a beauty. I don't want to stab you here, Rob. Oh. Oh, it's an acorn piece too. It's a late. You don't see many late acorn daggins like that. So that's
Can't really see what I'm looking at.
You see it?
Which way's the mark going?
What's that?
Which way's the mark going? Is it facing you or me?
It's the squirrel. It's the
Okay, yeah, hold it like that.
okay. Get it there?
I guess so. Let me see the blade.
Oh, the blade's decent.
Yep. It's got a knot on it. It's a good piece.
Yeah, it's acorn did stamp their pieces too, so there's a set of runes on the scabbard throat. And whoops. I don't know whether there's any on the hilt. You have to take the knot off to see, but that's a good original piece, a late made example.
I hope I got that, collectors. If not, I'm sorry.
Well, we did the best we can.
Just don't spill my drink.
No.
My first drink.
So there we go. That's that sword.
You're losing your balloons behind you there.
8 just coming down on my head.
There's a big 0.
Oh, my 0. Oh, that's worse yet. Whitman, you're a 0. Well, what are you going to do? Well, guys, we still got more stuff. I hope you're with us here. Maybe we should have done 2 videos on all this, but I don't know. We'll see here. We got enough booze left, Bob? I think we're running low, aren't we?
No, you got all those birthday gifts. Yeah, we should be all right.
Okay. Let's see what's in this box now. This box comes from a man that passed, so I guess his son or something sent this stuff down. Let's see what it...
There seems to be a lot of that happening lately, unfortunately.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff there to Tom or Debbie, and I don't know, shall we read all this and just see what's here?
Let's just take a shot.
Just take a shot. Well, I don't know, this is crazy looking thing. Look at this. Wow.
You gotta be kidding me, I love it.
Now this is the kind of stuff that they sold to the GIs after the war. And a Damascus blade besides.
Why don't you lay it down so I can see it?
Yeah. It's got a etched Damascus, but this is not period.
No, they're not even period fittings.
No, it's
a biker piece or something
yeah.
in the 60s, I'd say.
Yeah.
Who's the maker on that blade there?
Well, let me get my
yeah.
let me get my Mike Palizzi magnifying glass. Hubertus. Yeah, Hubertus was a post-war producer. Yeah. So this is the kind of stuff that they sold after the war.
It's a fun piece. It's
yeah, just a fun thing.
You know, even if it was for vets, I mean, the fittings aren't even correct. It's a total.
Well, here we go with another one.
Oh, that's lovely. I like that.
Yeah. This one's really a double-headed job here.
I don't know if there's any kind of market for this. I'm sure somebody thinks they're cool.
Maybe.
DLV with a double-headed, an eagle. And,
yeah.
Yeah.
And here's a pair of fake Navy hangers too that go with it. So
maybe we should go back to the porcelain.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's.
Well, probably the family thinks these things are.
Yeah. Well, we'll see what he says.
Yeah. Well. All right, guys. Enough on that.
Appreciate you sending it in, though.
Yeah. I guess the collector bought these things and probably told the family they were great, and so I have the misfortune of having to pop their bubble. But that's the way it is. I mean, what are you going to do?
We sell blades if anybody is interested in them, you know.
Yeah, that's a shame, but I think somebody probably thinks they're wonderful things, and
I don't know, Pop.
They're just not. Well, let's see. I got another box here. Hopefully, it's a little better than those things. But then again, I think you all like to see what goes around and all. So that's the way it is. And let's see what we got here. This box is coming from Austria. One of my good collector friends over there in Austria. This man is an avid hunter. Got 2 wonderful dogs and grandchildren that he calls munchkins. So let's see. What we got here.
Shouldn't it be munchkins?
Munchkins. Yeah, munchkins I guess would be better, but. Oh, and we have a nice bag. That's a good sign. Let's see what we got here. Hello. Hello, guys. There we go. There's something that's really nice.
Is that one of those tenos I've been hearing about?
Yeah, tenos. Yeah, that's Tino. Not a bad piece at all. Just the slightest of flaking on the pommel. Beautiful grip. The cross guard is perfect. Got a couple of light spots on the back of the scabbard. But for the most part, look at the front of the scabbard. It's still in really nice condition. And wow, a perfect blade on it with etched numbers that are running the other way. They're usually running across.
Yeah, it's not odd.
Yeah, that's interesting.
I'm not sure if I'm getting them. Can you turn it a little bit? Yeah, there you go. That's better. 2468.
Well, let's see. There's on the throat. Yep, there you go. I'm sure they match.
Is it 2468?
Let's see what Mike's. 2460.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it. They match.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's nice. It's a nice dagger.
Yeah, it's really a nice Tino piece.
Yeah, I can't recall seeing them running down the center like that.
Yeah, well, they just a different vintage or whatever. There's nothing wrong with the dagger. It's,
Did we look at the maker?
yeah, we can see all that. It's got the acorn stuff on the back there, and yeah, no problem with that dagger.
Yeah, those tenos, they're pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Remember that time that guy at the show, he's like, yeah, I've got this teno dagger here. I'd like you to look at it. I'm just like, oh, boy.
What was that?
Somebody walked up with I think a junior. It was like, here, I want you to can you take a look at this teno for me?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Alcaso, Icorn.
Oh yeah, that stuff. Yeah. Well, that's a beauty, and I'm glad to have that. That's a very nice Tino, and we can use that. All right, I think I'm gonna try to wrap up here, guys, and like I like to do, I like to save something really nice for the end, which I think I need a drink too along with it. Why not? Oh, got the ladle in the wrong place. Looks like Robbie drank most of the Imperial here, but
I'm still on my first.
there's enough for my my drink, I think. Yeah, that's good. And a little Pepsi, guys. And then I'll show you the last piece here that I think is worth the wait. I know it's been a long time, guys. Here we go, last piece. Last drink for Whitman for a while. Now, what I'm going to show you here, guys, is probably one of the best Third Reich bronzes that I've ever seen. This bronze must weigh 40 or 50 pounds. Oh, is it heavy? Just look at that, guys.
Need to tilt it back towards you, Pop. There you go.
Just fantastic. A bronze like this,
Keep going.
it was probably displayed in either one of Goering's offices or in the main office of the Luftwaffe. It just is incredible, the detail of it and the weight of it. It's got the original marble base with it. It's huge and just beautiful.
And there's a artist signature on it too, isn't there?
I think so.
Yeah, absolutely.
Is that on the back of?
Yes.
But just look at that thing, collectors. Can you imagine that displayed in as your centerpiece of your Luftwaffe collection? The size of it is just incredible. Let's see. We think it's marked here
On the lower swaz.
lower on the swastika, or on the base.
No, on the swastika.
Let me just see. Yeah, as usual, Ob is right. There we go there. And whoever this artist was, believe me, he was a pro. This piece is just absolutely fantastic.
Yeah, that's a killer.
Oh, it's
That's a crown jewel in any collection.
yeah. Obviously, this is not something that's cheap. It's but it's the best of the best.
Hold on.
Has to be one of the finest bronzes that I've ever had. So with that, guys, I can't hold this because it's too heavy. With that, we'll have to end our video number 84, was it, Ob?
84.
Yeah. And as usual, I wish you the best, and I really am thankful for all the viewers. Our viewers are increasing all the time, and it's really a lot of fun for me, and I hope it's enjoyable for you too. So here's to you all, and we'll see you the next time. And like I always say, if you have anything I can do for you, send me an email or whatever. And I like your commentaries on the videos, so keep it up, guys. I can't keep it up with all this drinking. It'd be impossible. All right, fellas. See ya.